Split squat with banded abduction. This is ABDuction. What we're working on are the muscles on the outside of the hip, and we're doing it in this split squat orientation. You've got several options for adding weight or doing it at body weight. I showed you all three in the beginning. You just pick what works for you. Right now, you meet yourself where you're at. What we want to make sure is that you get the band above your knee. You do not want it right on your knee, and I don't really like it lower than the knee, so I always put it just above the knee right here. We get enough resistance that you feel it trying to pull your knee in. Your job is to not let it pull your knee in. So as you are going down, we don't want the knee to track this way, okay? I want it to be so that the band is pulling your knee enough that you need to keep it over your foot, okay? We don't want this and we don't want this. We want that knee tracking right over the foot, and that is why we need to have the orientation of the band. So your anchor point needs to be over here, okay? You don't want the anchor point pulling your knee that way. That's going to work the inside of our thigh, and we are trying to work the outside of our hip. So you want to have the anchor point over here. All right, so you're going to have your anchor point, your setup looks good. We're going to be in a split squat stance. This is a squat, so it means that we're not going back with our hips, okay? That's a hinge. We're not doing that. We want to make sure that we let the knee travel forward, and we're trying to stay more vertical than hingy, okay? So hips, we don't want to let them go back a whole lot. They're going to go back some, but they need to go down more than back. We want to think about keeping the rib cage stacked over the pelvis, and we're going to go down. And again, don't let that band pull your knee towards the anchor point as you go down, okay? You want to apply a little bit of resistance, and you can push through your big toe. That may help you as well to feel really grounded. You're going to go down, trying again to stay in more of this stacked position. So you see how my butt is underneath my rib cage, down, and this is my working leg, okay? So now from here, I'm going to press through that big toe, press into the band gently, and I'm going to stand up. This leg needs to be doing most of the work. I'm going to straighten my hips, stand all the way up before I straighten my knee, okay? So I don't want to do this. Right? So we're getting hip extension before knee extension. So pressing through the big toe, don't let the band pull me in, coming straight up, let the hips come up full to extension, then I'll straighten my knee, and then I'll repeat the whole thing again. All right, that is your banded split squat with ABduction.